continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. And the Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Jayhawks offense will go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game. From the gun.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
What a great play by the linebackers. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Oh, pressure's coming. Got it. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
There's so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A 1st and goal situation. Opening drive masterpiece.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody do.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Number 34, set to kick it off.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Lets it fly. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout, and they fail to hook up on third down.
Incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Press center downs going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Fires to the big fella. They've got him corralled.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the team.
Second and long here. From the gun, looking for a man. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. On the move, he fires. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Wants to go up top on second down. Left side, it's Barry Johnson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. On the move at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires on the move. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Kansas 14, West Virginia 0.
He'll return it. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Moves the pocket. It's Nolan. Bought a little time, lets it go. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. looking for room. He gets a block. Smashes him with the stiff arm. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Motion from the back. Quarterback keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback,
he wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Barry Johnson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quarterback keeps it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity, and even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires to the wideout. Has it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll send the tight end in motion. Finds his man. And he will score! Touchdown! Kansas.
They have been road warriors here in this game. Come to a tough environment. But in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Kansas 21, West Virginia 0.
Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Nolan. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to pass. Finds his target. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Out wide left, it's Barry Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Moving out to the right. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Looking to throw on third. Got his man. And the defense was right there. Tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the pass. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target. Badly.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else...
Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big... Making the pick and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
35, West Virginia, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Dropping back, it's Nolan. looking for a big gain. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Searching for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Working that left side now. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. And wings it incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game